Hi guys, this is G-Shock Freak, and as you can see, all my G-Shock Square watches are here present today, and I'm also wearing one right now, which is the GWM-5600e-3, or which I prefer to call the Green Lantern. But the star of today's video is this one right here at the center, which is the DW-5600e. And we're gonna be doing a tutorial video for this bad boy right here, so stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and check out my other videos as well. Hi guys, welcome back. But before we start, please check out my unboxing videos for these watches right here, including this one. I'll put the link in the description box below, so please check it out and give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. So now let's get back to this one. So the model number is DW-5600e with the module 3229. Key features of this watch is the electroluminescent backlight, 200-meter water resistant, shock resistant, alarm, countdown timer, and the stopwatch. Let's begin by scrolling through the different modes of this watch by pressing the mode button. So now it's on the timekeeping mode. Next is the alarm, the countdown timer, the stopwatch, and back to timekeeping mode. So basically you have 4 different modes for this model. To set the time and date, in the timekeeping mode, press the adjust button on the upper left. Press it once to enter the settings screen, and you'll see the seconds digit flashing. You can adjust this one by pressing this upper right button, and you can switch between the settings by pressing the mode button. So now we're on the seconds digit, hour, minute, year, month, date, and back to the seconds. So to adjust this one, just press this upper right button, and you adjust it by 1. You add 1 to the digits. Also take note that the PM indicator will appear here if you are on the 12-hour mode. And if you want to adjust the digits faster, you can press and hold this button, so you can adjust more rapidly. And then to toggle between the 12-hour and 24-hour format, in these settings, just press this bottom right button here. Then there's a 24-hour indicator, means your watch is now at the 24-hour format, or the military format. So let's just put it back on the 12-hour format. Again, on a 12-hour format, there will be a PM indicator. So switch between the settings by pressing the mode button, and adjust by pressing this button. Same goes for the year, the month, and the date. So if everything is the way you want, just press the adjust button again to exit the settings screen and return to the timekeeping mode. So there it is. Take note that the day of the week will be adjusted automatically based on the month, year, and date that you have set. You can also turn the backlight function on and off while you're in the timekeeping mode by pressing and holding this button right here for about 2 seconds. Then this indicator will appear. This is the indicator for backlight function on. When this one is turned on, the backlight function is turned on, every time the alarm, the countdown timer, or the hourly signal is sounding, the backlight will flash in sync with the alarm. So take note that this indicator is the backlight function on, and to turn it off, again press and hold this button for about 2 seconds. The next mode is the alarm. Unfortunately, this model only gives you one set of alarm, unlike other G-Shocks which has 4 to 5 different sets of alarm. This model only gives you one. However, you can set the alarm in 4 different types, which is the daily alarm, the monthly alarm, the date alarm, and the 1-month alarm. So let me show you how to set. So to set the daily alarm in the alarm mode, press this adjust button once to enter the settings screen, and you'll see the hour digit flashing. Also, this icon will appear here. This is the alarm on indicator, so means the alarm is currently turned on. So to set the daily alarm, take note of this one. Just keep it in this manner, which is the dotted line or the dashed line, and then to adjust this hour digit, you can press this button to adjust to your preferred time, and you can switch between hour and minutes by pressing the mode button. So there you go. You can also switch from this digit to the date by pressing the mode button. But for the daily alarm, let's keep it the way it is now, which is on the dashed line. So take note, if you want it to alarm in the afternoon, make sure that there is the PM indicator, so it will alarm on the afternoon. So once everything is the way you want, just press this adjust button once again to exit the settings screen. So now your daily alarm is turned on, which means now this watch will alarm every day at 4 PM. So that is how you turn on your daily alarm. So the next type of alarm is the date alarm. Means you can set this watch to sound the alarm on a specific date, for example an anniversary. So to do that, in the alarm mode, press the adjust button to enter the settings screen, and let's say you want the alarm to sound in the morning 9 o'clock. So let's adjust by pressing this button. So let's say you want the alarm to sound at 9 o'clock in the morning, and let's say your anniversary is 4th of January. So we go to this date mode by pressing the mode button. We go to the date setting. So now the one flashing right now, which is on the left side, is the month. So you can adjust by pressing this button. So you can select between numbers 1 to 12, which is the month of January to December. So let's say you want the alarm to sound on January 4th. So key in number 1 and switch to the date by pressing this mode button. So again, adjust by pressing this upper right button. So now it's on the 4th, and again, if everything is the way you want, just press the adjust button to exit the settings screen. So now the watch is set to alarm on January 4 at 9 o'clock in the morning. So this is the date alarm, in which you can set the alarm to sound on a specific date of the year. The next type of alarm is the 1-month alarm, in which you can set the watch to alarm every day for the whole month in a specific month you want. So to do that, in the alarm mode, press the adjust button to enter the settings screen, and then set the time in which you want the alarm to sound on. So let's just say at 9 o'clock in the morning. And then what we'll do is we key in the number or the month in which you want the alarm to sound on every day. So let's say the whole month of January you want the alarm to sound on. So you key in the number of month you want, and the date you keep it on 0, and by 0 I mean you keep it on the dash line there. Then so one is meaning the month of January, so you can set it in between 1 to 12 for the month of January to December. So once is everything the way you want, just press the adjust button to exit the setting screen. So now we have set this watch to alarm at 9 a.m. every day for the month of January. So that is your 1 month alarm. The last type of alarm is the monthly alarm, in which you can set the watch to alarm on a specific day of the month every month. So to do that, in the alarm mode, press the adjust button to enter the setting screen. So let's say you want the alarm to sound on at 9 o'clock in the morning. So we go to the date. So now for the monthly alarm, we will set the month to 0, and by 0 I mean is a dash or the dotted line. And then we'll choose the date. So for example, you want the alarm to sound on every second of the month, so you just have to key in 2 or whichever you prefer. So once everything's the way you want, press the adjust button to exit the setting screen. So now this watch is set to alarm at 9 o'clock in the morning every second of the month. So that is your monthly alarm. So if you want to stop the alarm, just press any button when it starts to sound. And if you want to turn on and off the alarm, so in the alarm mode, you can press this button to switch the alarm on and off, the alarm and also the hourly signal alarm. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the indicator that the alarm is turned on. So press this button and the alarm will be turned off, and this icon is the hourly signal alarm indicator. So when this one is turned on, so means your watch will alarm every hour. Press this button again and both the alarm and hourly signal alarm will be turned on, and press once again, so both will be turned off. So that's how you turn the alarm on and off. And if everything's the way you want, just exit the alarm mode by pressing the mode button. So that is the alarm mode. The next mode is the countdown timer. So you can set the countdown timer in the range of 1 second up to 24 hours. So to do that, press the adjust button and the countdown timer mode to enter the setting screen. And you'll see the hour digit flashes. So you can adjust the digits by pressing this button, and you can switch between the hour, minute and seconds by pressing the mode button. So as I've mentioned earlier, you can set this countdown timer from 1 second to 24 hours. If you want to select the 24 hours, just keep the settings to 00 and press the adjust button to exit the setting screen. So now you have set the countdown timer to start to count down from 24 hours. So to start the timer, just press this upper right button, and then the countdown will start from 24 hours. So again, if you want to set to 24 hours, just set all the digits to 0. And you can stop the countdown timer by pressing this button. You can reset the timer by pressing the adjust button. So that's it for the countdown timer. The last mode is the stopwatch. So the stopwatch lets you measure elapsed time, split time, and 2 finishes. So to do the elapsed time in the stopwatch mode, you can press this button to start the watch, and to stop, also press this button. So if you want to resume the measurement, you can press this button to resume, or if you want to reset to 0, press the adjust button. So that's how you measure the elapsed time. So please take note that in the stopwatch, during the first 60 minutes, this display shows the minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. And after the 60-minute mark, this display will change from hours, minutes to seconds. So please take note of that. To measure the split time, so in the stopwatch mode, press this button right here to start the time. And if you want to record the split time, just press this adjust button, and you'll see a split indicator appears on this part. So you can take note of this time if you want. And as you've noticed, the time measurement momentarily pause, so you'll have the time to record this measurement. However, the time measurement continues to run internally. So if you want to go back to the time measurement, you just have to press the adjust button once again, and the time measurement continues. So you can do this as many times as you want to split the time and record the time. However, if you want to stop the time measurement, you can press this button. So once you press this button, all the split measurement will stop. And if you want to reset, just press the adjust button, and all the digits will reset back to 0. So that's it for your split time. If you want to measure the time between the first 2 finishers, for example in a race, so in the stopwatch mode, you press the start button to start the time measurement. And once you see the first runner crosses the line, you just have to press this adjust button, and then once the second runner crosses the line, press this stop button. So here's how you do it. So for example, the time between the 2 finishers is only a split second difference, so you can do that manner. So now the display is the time of the first finisher. So if you want to see the time of the second finisher, you just have to press this adjust button. So now this is the time of the second finisher. So only a millisecond difference between the 2. So if you want to reset the time, again just press the adjust button and it will reset back to 0. So let's do that once again. So to start the time measurement, just press this upper right button, and once you see the 2 runners is close with each other, to record rapidly, so press this adjust button when the first finisher crosses the line, and this button when the second finisher crosses the line. So the first display is the time of the first finisher, and to show the time of the second finisher, press the adjust button. So you take note, 16:37 and 16:86 is only a milliseconds difference between the 2. And if you want to reset, just press the adjust button. So that's how you record the time for 2 finishers. So that's it for the tutorial of this watch, this DW-5600e. I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I hope it helps you to take full advantage of all the functions of your watch. And please check out my unboxing video for this watch, as well as this G-Lite model here, and also this one. I'll put the link of the unboxing videos in the description box below, so please check that one out, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and give this video a thumbs up. And again, until next video, see you, bye.